Hi, everybody. I'm sure you've all seen the commercials or the advertisements on the internet for the Black Falcon drone with all the fabulous reviews and glowing reports from thousands of users who've used it and just rave about what a great thing it is. I saw a couple of YouTube videos where people were, you know, fairly unsatisfied talking about the quality and things like that, but I decided that I wanted to judge it for myself just to see. So I ordered one. I'm going to do this unboxing video for you. But before I do, there's a story behind it. So I ordered it, and when I got it, I just have to be blunt and say up front, it was the cheapest feeling piece of plastic that I've ever bought. You know, it was as light as a feather. There was nothing to it. So I was very irritated when I opened it. But, I said, I'll give it a chance and play around with it a little bit and see where it goes. Well, the more I thought about it, the less and less I wanted to keep it. So I sent an email to them, to their support, which, to their credit, they were quick to answer, and I told them I wanted to return it. Well, they pulled some scam on me, which I fell for. They said, to save you the charge of returning it, the shipping charge, we'll give you, half or $50 off, and it was $80 to begin with. So I thought, well, what the heck? $30 is not that bad. So I went ahead and said, okay, sure, why not? Well, a couple of days later, I finally had a chance to try and use it. So I stuck the batteries on the charger, or one of the batteries. The batteries wouldn't charge. So I sent them an email saying, well, now my batteries won't charge. Is there any way you could help me out with this? They said, well, tough luck. Not in those words, obviously, but too bad. You already accepted the deal, so that's the end of our obligation to you. So that right there should tell you a little something. So, this thing is pretty much a paperweight, but the batteries won't charge, obviously. Any of you who know or who have had drones or electronic equipment before, you got to have batteries to run it. So this, basically what you see here, is how it came inside of a UPS envelope. No box, no nothing, cheap, flimsy package. So now, we open it up. Here's the actual drone, which cheap, cheap, cheap. Light, hardly anything to it. So, it looks like it might be a decent drone, but the story continues. Here we have the remote, which not a rechargeable remote like most are. This one, you have to put batteries in. So I put batteries in, put the drone remote or drone batteries on the charger, but as I said, the battery wouldn't charge. So here I am stuck with it. They do give you a fairly decent amount of stuff with it. 3 batteries, actually. None of them any good. I tried all 3, trust me. So, open this up. And inside you have 3 batteries, the usual stuff. And then there's one more. Oh, wait, what did I do with it? Oh, the other one's still in the charger. And hope springs eternal. And then the usual spare propeller blades, a screwdriver to change them with. And interestingly enough, propeller guards. So, anyways, that's kind of the story of it. You would think, well, as much as you read about it online, it must be something great. Save your money, don't bother. So I tried to figure out what I would do now since I can't get batteries for it and since it's basically non-functional for me. So I thought what I would do is do a teardown for you guys. Since it's just a paperweight and a very lightweight one at that, I thought I would go ahead and try and take it apart so we could see what's inside. But, wait a minute. There's no screws on this thing. Well, shoot. Well, you know what? Hold on. I do have something a little heavier that might that might get us able to see what's inside. This tool works for just about anything. Let's see. Now let's see what I can find inside. So let's see what kind of cheap, second-rate components we have inside of this thing. Not much here to speak of, and here's what I told you about the quality of this thing. Look how easy this bends. I mean, it's pretty much just about as cheap as you can get. Not much to it, you know, few little pieces here and there. But we did get into it to see what the inside looks like. So now you know what it looks like electronics-wise. So let's give it one more. Yeah, that seemed to take care of it. So let's see. Propellers. Some of this might be useful for one of my other drones, which are 50 times the quality of this cheap piece of junk. So that's the drone itself. Let's give a look and see what the remote looks like. So similar construction with the remote. Cheap, shoddy, you know, nothing to it. So, so in the end here, the result is, don't waste your money on this piece of junk. No matter how many reviews you see online glowing and raving about it, it's a cheap piece of junk. I mean, save your money. If you want to get a nice drone, spend it on something worthwhile. Okay? So that's it for me for this video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you liked it.